An open roof and sunny skies today for a rookie showdown in Houston, Texas at NRG Stadium. It is an AFC South showdown between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Two teams coming into this game 1-0. One of them will exit undefeated. The other will suffer their first loss of the season. Surprising wins for both these teams. The Colts upset the Jaguars in week number 1 at Lucas Oil. And of course the Texans getting the big road victory over the Baltimore Ravens. Texan defense was the standout position of the game. C.J. Stroud showed off his position well as well. And we are ready for another great game here. Houston and Indianapolis know a lot about each other. Not the biggest teams, not the most expensive teams, but they are two teams that are going to battle it out to the very end, no matter what. Dalton Schultz there, getting some warm-up reps in. Moving away from Dallas to Houston, not a crazy change of scenery in that man's life. However, the team a lot different, their situation a lot different. But Houston looking to make some noise in their division and in their conference this season. Perhaps a sneaker playoff team if they can make some noise with their rookie quarterback, C.J. Stroud, who will be getting the start today as per usual. Try to get through this game pretty quickly. We got the NBA Finals coming up tonight as well. Game 1, Nuggets and Heat. Let me know your prediction for the game tonight and for the series in the comments section right now. I got the Nuggets in 5, and I think Denver will win tonight 102-87. What's good, Chili, Brady Van Camp, and XSM. JT gonna cook? Yeah, I think so as well. We should be in for a good offensive football game here. It's gonna be Matt Gay on for the kickoff, and the Texans will start with the football from wherever this kickoff ends up. I want to see the Heat in 6, but I don't see it happening. Kermit Fairbairn on for the kickoff. Away and back. Indianapolis will start out on offense. From the 25, Anthony Richardson. Yo, Love Morgan, welcome back. Your team is playing today. Good to have you back here. So it's Anthony Richardson versus C.J. Stroud. Our first rookie showdown of the season. That's kind of exciting. We'll see what we can expect from both these QBs today. Anthony Richardson versus C.J. Stroud, our first rookie showdown of the 2020-23 season, or 2023 that is. Richardson get a step up, throw a pass to the right side, hauled in Pittman. He's got the first. Nuggets 6, Denver wins tonight by 11. I like that. What's good, Luigi guy? JT gonna get another 9-yard touchdown. I don't know. That's gonna be hard to replicate. What's up, Exoff? Had a week of rest. He'd have only had 2 days. Yeah, that's true. They didn't even rest. They flew straight to Denver. Anthony Richardson will go under center on first down at 10 from the 35-yard line. Dropping back to throw across the middle. That one is inaccurate. This game is surprisingly an important one. Both these teams 1-0. Of course, the Colts 1-0 in the AFC South. Joe Grada books cheeseburgers. Yeah, that man's going to win MVP by a mile, too. Anthony Richardson incomplete on first and 10. Now with an empty backfield and a 5-wide look back through the air, has Mo Alley Cox trying to fight towards the line to gain. He picks up 9. I'm not going to lie, there's so many people that have put in predictions at this point, I can't even keep up either. I know that there are 4 people that are still undefeated this week, which is crazy. We've had 5 games, most of which have been kind of upsetting. First third down faced for the Indianapolis Colts. The Texans fans on their feet, rallying their defense to get a stop. It will not happen. There's Alec Pierce at midfield. Picks up 5.5, moves to 6. Anthony Richardson off to a 3-for-4 start. Yeah, some people picked like crazy. I don't get it. To be fair, we haven't had many upsets. Eagles wasn't an upset. Packers wasn't an upset. I think the Ravens might have been the only one. From around midfield now, the first handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Fresh off that 99-yard touchdown, and he's got an early first here. Picks up 15. Pick it up right where he left off. Yeah, whoever said JT was going to cook is probably going to be correct. The Wisconsin running back looking to lead the league in rushing yards for his second season in 3 years. Anthony Richardson stepping up, throwing on the run across the middle. That's an interesting yet successful touch pass. Well, there is Michael Pittman once again on the reception. I haven't seen that animation actually work out yet. Hey, let him cook, I guess. Colts inside the red zone. Looking to start out this game with a touchdown. Richardson under center. Second carry for Taylor. He is stuck up in the backfield, loses a yard. Big time tackle up the middle for Malik Collins, number 96. First play that's gone backwards all day. Jonathan Rankins also up the middle. Texan red zone defense was solid against the Ravens. They didn't give up a single point. Only Ravens points were from the pick six, and Taylor is shut down again. Back to the original line of scrimmage. I know, 1 seed versus 8 seed is crazy. And in the NHL finals, I think it's what? Is it 2 versus 8? Absolutely wild. Cowboys legend. There's quite a few Cowboy legends on this team. 3rd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Richardson will go to the gun. Taylor in the backfield to his left. Will block. Here comes the pressure. Richardson standing tall, now flushed out. He is dropped down, and there is Collins. Speaking of the devil, Malik Collins, big time sack. And the Colts will kick. So the Colts, unable to finish with a touchdown, will have a 44-yard attempt here from Matt Gay to get on the board on their opening drive. The kick on the way, and it is perfect. Collins with an early TFL and sack. That's a good opening drive for that man. Oh, Chili. Here we go. Here we go. We are halfway through the first quarter, and we are ready to get started. I completely forgot Anthony Richardson exists. Still thought he was Matt Ryan. Yeah, that's true. I thought about starting Gardner Minshew, but I said it yesterday in my stream. What would get me more views and what would be more interesting to people? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's unrealistic. Maybe Minshew doesn't start. Maybe Richardson gets the day one call. Matt Gay will kick off to the Houston Texans. We will see the first likes of C.J. Stroud in week number 2, his first home game of the year. Starting out from wherever this kickoff return lands, it will land at the 22-yard line. I think he's going to start as well, but what an interesting quarterback. He reminds me a lot of Ryan Tannehill. Just younger. Give him a couple years and he's going to be very comparable. Tannehill is a legend, though, let's be real. Or not Tannehill. Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick. The first possession today for C.J. Stroud, coming off of an excellent Week 1 upset win against the Ravens, and that's an excellent start there for the Colt defense. Dameon Pierce goes nowhere. Yes, that's just Ezekiel Elliott at center just plays in my mind on replay over and over again. That is one of my favorite plays of all time. That and then Dak's quarterback draw against the same team in the playoffs is golden. Dameon Pierce lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner all over that one. Stroud, a pass to the right side, is hauled in by John Mechie, fighting for the first down yardage. Yeah, why didn't you sign Zeke to like a 10-day contract to play center? You may as well. I think Eggshoff left anyways. He's not putting up with this tonight. He's already in a bad mood because the Celtics aren't playing right now. Unfortunate. That or he's just fed up already. Doesn't want to deal with it. Under a minute to go, the first down today for the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud 1 for 1. Hands off to Pierce up the middle. He lost the football. Look out. Kicked around, and it's picked up by the Colts. That was interesting. All right, then. That ball pinged around like a pinball, picked up on the play by the safety, Rodney Thomas, and Indianapolis set up in Texan territory. All right, then. That's about relatively comprehensible to Dameon Pierce football. I did too. If that would have happened, though, that was who? Brevin Jordan? Yeah. That would have been the most Madden thing of all time. It did take a while for someone to get the ball, but sometimes that happens. I mean, it happened in the Dolphins game a couple of days ago. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter. How can the Colts answer from the turnover? Jonathan Taylor carry underneath and shedding off tackles. What a run from JT. That was disgusting. That was actually so filthy. Look at this swoop. He just swooped underneath him. That is disgusting. JT is so nice in Madden. I do not understand it. Another first down carry for Jonathan Taylor, putting this offense on his back. They'll get another carry, another excellent move, trying to bounce to the outside. He is unsuccessful. And that'll put the end to the first quarter. 3-0 Indianapolis. Lots of football left to be played. Shaquille Griffin there on the tackle, his third of the day. Cowboys go 11-6. I haven't done their predictions yet, so we'll see how I feel. Switching sides of the field now from the Texan 29, Anthony Richardson, the rookie from Florida. A pass right side to Jonathan Taylor. Picks up 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. I'm very curious where this one's going. Oh, wait, it's something about Sunday. I just don't know what it is yet. 3rd down and 4, a chance for the Texan defense to get a stop. Richardson trying to deny that, and he will. Wide open is Alec Pierce. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. Just so you know. That makes sense. Yeah, I knew it was going to be something about Sunday. You could have just said don't show up on Sunday. That would have worked too. Colts about where they were last time when their drive fell apart. Looking for a different result this time around. Richardson sending Pierce in motion. Hands off Jonathan Taylor to the right side. Hit hard and knocked down after a gain of a yard. I wish I had a Chick-fil-A closer to my house. Closest one is like an hour away from me. Sometimes they have a food truck that comes around here, but unfortunately our poverty rate is too high for them to actually have a store here. That is a legitimate fact. Under 5 to go left in the first half. 2nd and 9, Richardson. Wide open across the middle. Alec Pierce has been free all day. Richardson is cooking today. There's an in and out in my state. I don't think there is in mine either. That's mostly West Coast. And Texas, I think. I could be wrong. But that's what I believe. Anthony Richardson, 7 for 8 so far in this young afternoon. Now the Colts in the I formation. A pitch left side to JT. Trying to take the edge, swimming back to the middle. And somehow only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Who's good, Eric Gilliam? Put us into the Colts versus Titans earlier today. The Colts won 30-21. Dang. I don't know how your Sims are so high scoring. Because mine are just no action. Jonathan Taylor picks up half a yard, sets up 2nd and goal. Richardson looking for the touchdown pass, and he throws an interception instead. The Texan defense gives them a break. That is interesting. Looked like Richardson just threw it straight to Christian Kirksey. That was too easy for the Texan defense. Intended for Mo Alley Cox. Yeah, my average sim score is like 14-7. Morgan can tell you. That is like, all the ladder games were like 14-7. We did it home, we killed him. That's funny. Texan defense able to force an interception. Rookie mistake there from Anthony Richardson. Damian Pierce getting the rock back after the fumble. Hangs on this time for a gain of 3. Now that's actually wild, though. Predictions 13-10 Texans. All right, I like that. Yeah, I suppose 14-7 is no longer an option for this game. Unfortunately. We are halfway through the second quarter. Houston offense still yet to get to Colt territory, looking to on this drive, and that's not going to help him out a lot. Pierce picks up just 2. Shaq Leonard, formerly known as Darius Leonard. Don't know why he changed his name, but whatever. Able to pick up the tackle, and that sets up 3rd and 5. The rookie C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State under center on 3rd down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Trying to go through the air. Excellent protection. A left side pass is hauled in with these. There's Dalton Schultz. Yeah, he used to be Darius Leonard about a year ago. Then he changed it. I don't understand it either. Some of these coverages just don't make sense to me. Why are the receivers always so open? Oh, 2-minute warning already. See, I told you guys we're going to fly through this game so we can get to the Heat game as soon as possible. It was a good BC game. Yeah, chosen Anderson. Chosen to be on the bench. 2-minute warning here from NRG Stadium. Stroud and the Texans pick up their second first down of the day. Here comes the pressure. Stroud with pressure off the edge. A strike across the middle. There's Devin Singletary, the former Buffalo Bill, picking up 7 yards. Yep, chosen to be a free agent. That's hilarious to me. Stick to Robbie, buddy. Around 90 seconds now. Stroud, a deep drop back. Plenty of time to throw off his back foot down the left side. It's out of bounds. Too much for Nico Williams. Nico Collins, same thing. Yeah, I don't understand how these players think. It's got to be the CTE. I'm so sure of it. Too much sauce there from C.J. Stroud on 2nd and 3. Brings up 3rd and 3 yards. Once again, an empty backfield. A 5-wide look now for Houston. Here comes the pressure across the middle. There's Dalton Schultz, the former Cowboy, inside the Colt 35. State of Texas has got to help. Same atmosphere. Perhaps not the exact same situation or fan base, but whatever. To each their own, I suppose. Good drive so far here from Stroud. At the 1-minute mark, he will set Damian Pierce out to his left side. And once again, an empty backfield. Texans hanging on to all 3 timeouts. Stroud going left side. That's in the dirt. The Cowboys still have that weird name, tight end? Yes, they do. Schoonmaker, whatever. Schoonmaker? I don't even remember. I don't even care to say it. He's not the starter, so I don't have to worry about him too much. The Houston Texans still have all 3 timeouts. Look at a tie or take the lead on this possession. They will get the ball to begin the second half as Stroud takes a low snap. Back to chest level with pressure coming. Had to get rid of it. DeForest Buckner coming in there with his hair on fire. Stroud with no other choice. Fairbairn can nail a field goal from here. Pretty confident in that. Yeah, they are starting Jake Ferguson, luckily. Good for me. Indeed, good for me. It is 3rd down and 10 now for the Houston Texans. Colts rush 4. Stroud looking for a screen pass over the top. That's hauled in by Singletary down the left sideline. He's a yard short. All right, then. Well, you kick, you tie the game. That's what it is. 13 to 10 is not looking too bad right now. Oh boy, Chili's on fire with his jokes today. Ooh. So despite the time and the down, the Texans going to go for it on 4th and 1. Under 40 seconds to go. Handoff Pierce to the left side. He's not going to get there. DeForest Buckner with a big-time tackle. And now the Colts have a chance to add to their lead. If they bring it to the Browns, I wouldn't mind that. I'll take Daniel Carlson. We'll pay him like a couple $1 million. Cowboys are on the road. They score 54 points against Colts. Wow. Once again, this Colt defense coming up clutch, forcing a fumble and now a turnover on downs. Richardson trying to recover from that interception. Gonna hit Jonathan Taylor, who is knocked down after a pickup of 5. Colts are not hesitant to burn a timeout, so it looks like we might have one more play before the break. So we got through this first half in 20 minutes, like I said. 54 points is still wild. Final play of half number 1, looking like the Colts going to go into the break with a lead. Despite something crazy here from Richardson, just going to be a screen pass to Jonathan Taylor, and that'll take us to halftime. Richardson 9 for 11, that's quite interesting, with an interception. What are you going to send Pat's Dolphins Sunday Night Football? I can actually bring the schedule up for you. If you want to join the Discord or whatever, there's a full schedule in there. I could try to drop a link, or maybe one of my mods would be so kind as to do so. But that'll be June 9th at 2 p.m. Doing all the games in order. Just trying to keep something consistent. 33 points in 1 quarter, that is wild. I feel like I do remember something like that happening, though. How does that even happen, 33 points in a quarter? That's embarrassing. A safety, a field goal, and 4 touchdowns in a single quarter. It's like the Browns-Steelers playoff game. Get a long one, give you a minute. All right, let you cook. Matt Gay on for the kickoff. The Colts up by 3. Texans looking to get on the board. A very defensive first half. This return taken up to the 23-yard line. That's where Stroud will begin his first drive of half number 2. Still not a turnover to his name in the NFL through 6 quarters of action. Yeah, I couldn't believe that we actually had done that, and I thought we were going to choke that game away, not going to lie. But we did. We held our own, despite our lack of depth and no head coach. Fought our own battles on and off the field. And proudest night of my life, to be honest with you. C.J. Stroud has been playing well himself. The running game has not been going so far for the Texans, so Stroud will go play action. Going to hit Pierce in the flat with some room to run. He's going to pick up the first. Could go to the AFC Championship, I know. That Chiefs team was so tough. I mean, obviously they made it to the Super Bowl. Could have been us, man. If we played Buffalo in the second round, we would have beaten them. Because we played Kansas City a lot better than Buffalo played them. To be honest. Gain of 10 on the first play of the second half. C.J. Stroud is going to take a read option, a very rare play for him, but he ran a lot at Ohio State. He picks up 3. I guess I'll ask this. What's your proudest moment as a fan of your team? We'll do that. Chat's not exactly popping today. I didn't expect it. I mean, it is kind of the Colts versus the Texans. 2 very dry teams with no fan bases, except for, like, Morgan. So, WP. Stroud in the backfield. We'll hand off now to Devin Singletary. Spun down, picks up just a yard. His first carry today. This Colts defense is low-key impressive. I can't lie. I mean, you got Kwity Paye, Zaire Franklin, Shaq Leonard, Grover Stewart, DeForest Buckner. Lots of big-time names. They're not that bad, actually. First third down of the second half for Houston. Colts rush 4. Stroud takes a step right, now fires back left side, hauled in by Singletary, but he's 3 yards short. T-Game's got the touchdown in the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. Dang. I know, that was some BS. As a Browns fan, I was not happy with that call, but happy with the result, that's for sure. Punt here for Cameron Johnston. The first punt of the game for either team. It has either been a field goal or turnovers. This is an excellent punt inside the 5. Is it going to sit? Oh my goodness, yes it is. What a punt. That is the greatest punt you'll ever see. How'd that ball not go in the end zone? Yo, that is crazy. That's true, that holding call. Very, very true. That punt was absolutely filthy, by the way. An unbelievable punt there from Cameron Johnston. Now the Colts at their own half-yard line. Taylor trying to get him out of here. Had a 99-yard touchdown last game. Not going to happen here. Imagine he goes for 98 now. That'd be hilarious. Think you're the only one typing? Yeah, you probably are. That's all right. Sometimes my chat's down. Other days, like the Packers Falcons, will have 20 viewers in it. Yeah, Chili's cooking over here. Second down and 8. Jonathan Taylor had a 99-yard touchdown against the Jaguars. Does he have a 98-yarder here against the Texans? Not yet. He'll have to settle for 96 if he wants to get that one. Yeah, some people just like to sit in here and lurk around, you know what I'm saying? That happens a lot on Twitch, to be fair. Which, by the way, what a terrible place. I can't stand Twitch. Everybody's leaving for a reason. Third down and 6. The Texans have played their cards well, given the field position for Indianapolis. Taylor trying to go back up the middle, does not have the first. Well, that punt just pretty much saved Indianapolis, or hurt them rather, saved the Texans. What's up, Julian? Root for the Colts. Well, good luck to your squad today. Already 1-0 in this sim season. Rigoberto Sanchez now. A rebuttal punt of his own as the Colts go 3 and out. This punt going to be returned, or fair caught rather, at the 46-yard line. That's where C.J. Stroud will begin his next drive, the best starting field position of the day for the Houston Texans. I mean, it's debatable. It's definitely debatable. But, I mean, it's the same people that only look at points per game in the NBA that look at just the pure yards in the NFL. There's more stats than just that. But Chubb is definitely number one. Houston now, their best starting field position all day today from the 46-yard line. Handoff here, it goes to Dameon Pierce, almost broke away, picks up half a dozen. Oh, the Houston Texans. What an interesting squad, you know. To think that they were up 24-0 in an AFC divisional round and their entire, not just season, their franchise went downhill from that point. Less than 2 to play in the third quarter. C.J. Stroud trying to deliver the first points today for Houston. A pass across the middle, hauled in with ease. There's Nico Collins, the Michigan man. A 19-yard gain. And now Houston, at least in field goal range, ready for the tie. We'll take that. Not sure how Buddy got that wide open, but it did happen. Houston on the cusp of the red zone, the furthest they've been down the field all afternoon. Stroud looking to move the ball further. Left side almost threw a pick, but instead it ends up in the hands of Dalton Schultz. What's good, Bush 22, Texans 6, Colts 3. I mean, I wouldn't put it against you. Congratulations to you, by the way, on winning the Week 1 pick'em. W man. Has it not a pick? I don't know. It looked like it was going to happen. Nah, that's kind of fair. On the replay, I see it. Dalton Schultz, the former Dallas Cowboy, not too far of a travel for him. Picks up 7 on that reception. Stroud has excellent protection all day to throw in the pocket. Taking every ounce of time. Surely a receiver's going to open up at some point. Stroud now going to roll right. Plant his feet again. Here comes pressure. The longest play of the day with the penalty marker down. That's caught in the end zone. For the moment, it's a touchdown. But we've got some stuff to sort out before then. And the receiver stepped out. What? Oh. Eligible man downfield. Never mind. That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that penalty in Madden before, to be honest with you. That's cool. So that play is unimportant. Very nice. Very cool. So after the longest play we have seen all season, lasting about 15 seconds, it is called back for an illegal man downfield. 2nd down and 8 from the 19-yard line. Stroud again, an excellent clean pocket. Throws a strike to the right side. Has Mechie again. It'll be 3rd down and 2, and that'll do it for the third quarter of action. Still 3-0. Very replicable if you guys remember last year. I know Chili does. That was his first game, I believe. The Texans-Colts game. I believe finished 3-0, and it went to Indianapolis. Looking for a different result here today with a different squad on both sides. Wishing Burrow had that time. The final quarter of action. It has been a very defensive game so far. Stroud looking to change that on 3rd and 2. Good protection. A pass to the right side's hauled in. It'll be 1st and goal. Catch on the sideline made by Robert Woods. His first reception today. Now it's gonna be a 7-3. 7-3 Houston. They're gonna score a touchdown here. That'll be it. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. The first catch today from Robert Woods, former Los Angeles Ram. Stroud sets a man in motion. That's Dalton Schultz. Hand off here. Dameon Pierce fighting his way down to the line of scrimmage. This game is brutal. Wow, okay, then Chili. Bro thought of everything and went straight to the household abuse. That's an issue. Oh, that's crazy. That is absolutely absurd. Pierce lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Once again, he's had a struggling day. So C.J. Stroud going to try to take over the rookie. Going to throw it out of the backfield to Singletary. Wrapped up at the 3. It'll be 3rd and goal. Burrow, Russell Wilson, and Stafford are 3 quarterbacks that have less than 5 seconds to throw the ball. Yeah, Russ is one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL. Not just this season, but in his career, too. Buddy's always had to run around for his life. Biggest play so far today. It's 3rd and goal. Will the Texans take the lead from the Colt 3-yard line? Stroud sure thinks so. Looking end zone. It's intercepted off the deflection. Unbelievable, but it's brought out. And a fumble picked up by Houston. What? That's absurd. That is the most absurd play I've ever seen. The double turnover. I've only seen that once in my entire life. And that was between the Browns and I believe the Eagles. I think it was Alshon Jeffrey. The Browns picked him off and he just went up to the DB and just pulled the ball out of his hands. The very rare but exciting double turnover. The interception to a fumble sets up first and goal. Handoff here. Singletary. That's Pierce. He goes backwards a yard. What a time to tune in. No kidding. That's hilarious. Buddy went to take a knee at first, and then he just, I don't know. Thought about returning it. It wasn't a bad idea. He had a lane, to be fair, but just got hammered. Two receivers left and right for C.J. Stroud. The Texans, this is their fifth goal to go down of this possession, if you will. Still have not capitalized. Stroud has had the cleanest pocket I've ever seen today. Looking end zone, he threw another one. This time it's going to remain in the hands of the Colts. What is going on? What is happening? What is this game? Rodney Thomas picks up the fumble and now has an interception. He returned it to the 1 yard line, so the Colts not out of danger just yet. What is going on? Chat, this is absurd. I think the game messed up on the last couple of plays, so they just realized they had to give the ball back to the Colts. Yeah, Stroud is now throw. Does that count as 2 picks? Surely, right? I mean, wow. C.J. Stroud throws 2 interceptions in 3 plays. Now the Colts from the 1 yard line. JT is so dangerous from this position. Not this time, though. Barely gets to the 2. Malik Collins injured. That's a big loss for Houston. The biggest body in that front 4. Not quite back-to-back. There was a play in between, but that was still crazy. Last safety was Dolphins Steelers. You are incorrect. It was Raiders Bills, but you weren't there. You almost had it. Jonathan Taylor had a 99-yard touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. Does he have a 98-yarder? Well, he's not going to get the chance. Richardson flushed out left. He's going to take off. The Florida man showing the speed with his legs. Picks up 19. You're out of town now. You're chilling. But it's funny you mentioned that, because that game was very interesting, to be fair. Bills just dominated. They had the safety opened up in the second half, by the way. The Bills got 3 straight sacks, and the third one was a safety. It was insane. The Colts with some breathing room. Finally, their offense has room to work with. As Anthony Richardson, time to think, and he's going to hit Ali Cox in stride. Picks up 6 yards. This game is something else. It's not a good game, don't get me wrong, but it's entertaining. And I told you guys, these low-scoring games, we can get you out of here in no time. It is 8:33 right now. I guarantee the Heat game hasn't even tipped off yet. Indianapolis starting to chew clock. They're looking to improve to 2-0. Not just overall, but in the division as well with the win here. Jonathan Taylor with some daylight, a first down and more across the 35. 53 yards on 12 carries. Good day for Jonathan Taylor. Nothing compared to last week, but still a solid day for the Wisconsin running back. That man is playing like Justin Fields. Not gonna lie. Well, there's the 2-minute warning. These YouTube emotes are so bad, bro. I can't lie. Past the 2-minute warning, the Texan defense has to make one last stop to give their offense a shot. Jonathan Taylor going to try to deny them that, but a double tackle will help out Houston. A pickup of 4. First Texan timeout burned. Who's the coach of Houston, by the way? Nowadays, I can't even remember. We haven't had points since the opening drive. I'm just now starting to realize this. Pretty sad, but this game has gone by quickly. No complaints from me. This could be like a 4-minute highlight video, no lie. Second out at 6. Houston burns their first time out. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. Another carry as expected. He is shut down. A pickup of just 2. D'Amico Ryans, that's right. Oh, welcome, Light Yagami. Please don't run my name down on that noble. I'll be very cool. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here, I guess. Not sure how you're here, but hey, man. Ryuk going crazy, apparently. Colts can win it here with a first down pickup. It is 3rd and 4. Anthony Richardson looking to end it through the air. That's a first down, and he will. There's Pittman. Well, this game was absolutely boring. Probably the quickest stream this channel has ever seen. While the game is happening, it's reported that Stroud had an outstanding performance today from OTAs. Well, there you go. Madden, not exactly reflective. Baker Mayfield has looked awful in OTAs, and Deshaun Watson's looked pretty good. So I would say the Browns made the right decision. But yeah, what a crazy game. And it's funny too, because Chili will tell you guys this. I'm not encouraging you guys to go watch it because it was downright the worst game I've ever witnessed. But yeah, Colts Texans week 1 last year, right here in this building, also finished with a final score of 3-0. Insane. Absolutely insane. Colts are going to line up to take an actual play. They don't have to, but they choose to anyways. From the 45-yard line, hand off Jonathan Taylor up the middle. Picks up 7. Adds to his total yardage today. But yeah, that game was absolutely pitiful. These highlights are going to be mad boring. Not to mention they're 2 really bad teams, so I'm just going to have to like clickbait and say it was in the same game. Can't wait for the dislikes to roll around, but hey, man. I don't know how many times I have to tell people that I don't control the outcomes, and if I did, I would make the games a lot more enjoyable, but whatever. Richardson will take his final kneel down. How about Indianapolis? 2 upsets to open up the season. They've been nice. High school, college league? Oh, dang. Dang. Colts are going to line up for a last-second field goal. They do not have to kick it. We will see if they add to our total. And they will not, and that is going to be the end of this one. A replica of last year's simulation game. It is a 3-0 finish here from NRG Stadium. The Colts improved to 2-0 with a defensive stance against the Houston Texans. What a terrible game. Absolutely miserable. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. You guys stuck through. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to the worst game of these sims. If you made it through this one, you're going to make it through the rest of them. Join me tomorrow for probably the game of the week. It's the Chiefs and the Jaguars. A little rematch from the playoff game last year. I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully you guys are too. And I will see you boys then for that stream at 7 p.m.